The siege of the U.S. Capitol, the loss of the Georgia Senate raised now the second impeachment of President Trump, leaving members of the GOP party searching for answers about the future of the party with the president so closely tied to the identity of the Republican establishment. What is going to happen to the GOP without him in the White House? Joining us to discuss that very topic is Republican strategist and partner with Ballard Partners, Adam Goodman, as well as our panelists, Rebecca, Joe, and Adam. Good to see all of you here. I know I have two Adams, so I'm going to do my best here to get through to you. Adam Goodman, I'll start with you. How do you read what's happening with the Republican Party, and especially with President Trump leaving office? What's next for them? What do they need to focus on?
Well, every cycle, we always hear the obituaries, the political obituaries about how the party didn't rise to expectations. Somehow they're finished. Both sides. And I've seen that throughout my 40 years in the business. I think actually the future for the Republican Party is very bright. Think about history. In the first midterm, for President Obama, he lost 63 House seats, 3 seats in the Senate, and 12 gubernatorial elections. Bill Clinton lost 51. If you believe in history, you would have a pretty good bet on your hands to say Republicans are likely or in good position to take over the House, which is now divided in single digits, retake the Senate. They already have a very favorable Supreme Court. And finally, they have a very impressive and deep bench of contenders for the 2024 presidential campaign, which, of course, has already begun.
Yeah, absolutely. Joe Messina, get your thoughts. We didn't hear from you last time, but your thoughts on the future of the GOP.
Well, I think President Trump has changed the GOP, and for the better. I think he's taught people that you can be the lion, you can speak up, you can, give people a positive message and fight for that. We've gotten a lot of lip service over the years in the GOP, and I think that President Trump has brought a whole new life to that. Either get on board, be willing to fight. You had David Horowitz on earlier, and he's been talking about that for years. We have to stop with the gentleman politics, and we have to be willing to get down in the trenches like the Democrats do. And I think President Trump has proven you can do that, and you can still win.
Adam Roosevelt, they did make up some House seats in this last election. Do you foresee the Republican Party continuing to grow?
I'll tell you, we got a lot to talk about right now. I've been a candidate. I've ran for office. I've even spoken to our folks around the world from our public image perspective, and all of these things converge on one point. And I think the Democrats were successful in strategic action here with trying to leverage this impeachment action. And that's going to be something that we as Republicans are going to have to fight through to really make sure our image is safe. Going forward, we're going to be attacked in the Senate. We're going to be attacked at the House level and even some of our local races. And I think they're going to use this as a tool long term. So not just rebranding the Republican Party, but also making sure our messages will confine ourselves to the truths of our principles and really selling that to the American people long term is going to be our goal here.
Adam Goodman, Mr. Roosevelt here brings up a good point. Impeachment. You've seen 10 House Republicans defect from their party, vote for impeachment. What does this do for the party? Because you did see a divide.
Well, it wasn't much of a divide. Of course, there were 10 Republicans in the House that voted for it. I actually think impeachment is a slippery slope and a very dangerous one for Democrats. There's even talk that they may start an impeachment trial in the Senate on the afternoon of Inauguration Day, which is insane. I mean, what Joe Biden, of course, wants is a clear playing field so his first 100 days of office gets off to a very good start. If impeachment is front and center and you see a lot of polling saying Americans are uncomfortable about this, and for good reason, I think that takes days out of that calendar for President-elect Biden to advance. And by the way, the one thing we're going to have moving forward that we haven't had in a clean way over the last couple of years is it's going to move from being a referendum on President Donald Trump to a referendum on Democrats in control of both houses of Congress and the White House. That's a position we haven't been in for a while, and one I think we're going to really prosper from when the spotlight moves there.
Yeah, a lot to watch. Adam Goodman is watching it. Adam, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.